Good morning, crafty friends. It's Serena, and this is my design team project this week for Tresors Deluxe. There's a little bit of backstory I want to tell you before I start sharing the project, and that is that a couple weeks ago I posted on Facebook, would there be anybody that could make a Tilda doll for my granddaughter and would be willing to swap with me for the doll. I pretty much got an instant response from a wonderful gal who's also on a design team with me. Her name is Luxe. You guys probably already all know her, but she was like, yeah, I will do it. And I asked her what she would like to swap for, and she was absolutely the kindest response ever. She said, anything you make is gorgeous. I'll be happy with anything. So I kind of wanted to do something that I felt like was unique and different. Obviously people have done book stacks before, but I think this one's definitely unique. And I wanted to make it extra special. I had that beautiful clock that you can see in my stash for quite some time, and I decided to add it to this project. Thank you, Luxe. Okay, on to the project. There is quite a bit of Tresors Deluxe goodies going on here. And I'll tell you, I started with my base. And this was a wooden storage that was sent to me in a swap by Malika. And she sent me this as a gift to just alter up at a later date. And it's a really cool little box. I think it came from, what's that store you guys have that I don't have? I can't remember. It's like I can't remember. I'll think of it later. Anyway, I spray painted this up. I wanted to use spray paint because I figured gesso was going to be a little thick and that it would cause a problem for the drawers to slide. So I wanted to keep that problem to a minimum. I did a little bit of papering on the inside. I used some gorgeous papers. Oh gosh, what are they called? I always plan to have the papers ready so I can tell you what they're called. And Vintage Time by Craft and You. And I think I picked those up from Tracy at Art Attack. So I had these little drawer pulls in my stash. I can't remember where I picked them up, but they had these long like nails in the back of them. And I used the nail to punch a hole in this bottle cap. But then I pulled the nail off and I used hot glue to put these on. So they're really hanging on there real good, but I wanted to add that metal to the drawer pulls. So let me go around the side and show you my first Tresors. This is an applique, and it's a three-dimensional applique. The flowers are layered on top, really pretty. And they have a pearl in the center of each flower. And I just cut just a little bit off of there so that it would fit on that end cap there. And then on the back, what I did was layered two laces. I have this dangle lace here, and I did tack it down with some glue in parts so that it wouldn't, be flopping around. And then I layered a large lace that starts way back in there, and it comes down and it goes across the top here. Love that. So I'm going to go ahead and go up on the book stacks and show you that what I did again was I took this same lace that starts back here and comes to here, and I cut it. And I cut part of it to go on this book, and then I used the dangle part to hang off of this book. And then this is just some rosette trim and some trim here that I had in my stash. But this is all Tresors right here, and then this bottom part here. you know, while I'm back here, I'm going to go over the back of this bird cage, so we just have the front to go over. These are some beautiful appliques I cut apart. There were 2 of them, and I cut them all apart, and you can see the beautiful pearls and the sequins. Here, let me get it back a little bit. Here you can see this is like a leaf part of the applique with the beads, and then down here, and then more sequins, and then this is one of the gorgeous flowers. Love how the beads are already and the sequins are already on these appliques, and then down here. So that's the back of the bird cage. So let me turn it. It's hard to do one-handed, guys. Let me set you down. So on this side, we have another one of these 3D appliques. And the reason why I wanted to put it here, as you can see, the bird looks like it's sitting on the applique. I just love that. It was perfect. So that's gorgeous. And then let me go ahead and turn it to the front. I'm trying to be really careful because one of the things I decided was best was I did not glue my clock down. And the reason for that is the clock's kind of heavy, and it will be easier for her to change the battery when she needs to change it if the clock is separate. So that's why I decided to do that. Okay, so let's go to the bird cage. You saw all the appliques. I have more on the front and the sides. And the bird cage is meant to be left open. And the bird cage, I can't remember where I got it. I've had it for a long time, and I've been hoarding it as well. But again, I loved the fact that Yorlis was really quick to accept my offer, and just a beautiful soul to just say, anything you make, I will be happy with it. So I had an extra piece of the applique I cut apart, so I put that in the bird nest inside the cage. I did use my wall spackle to give this bird cage some added texture. I added a Prima little cherub there, and my Wild Orchid Craft flowers. Down here, this is another one of the applique pieces I cut apart, and I thought it looked really pretty to have my little bird that I got at Hobby Lobby sitting on there. Now, then I did some flower clustering going up the book stack, and some of the other pieces I had cut from the applique I used as leaves dangling down from my Wild Orchid Craft cluster. And then I had this ballerina. Her legs had broken off, and I had wanted to use her in a mini album, but you would have been able to see where her legs were broken off. So I decided if I pushed her down like she was coming out of the flower, then it would never be noticed, except that I told you that she has broken legs down there. Anyway, you can't tell. She looks gorgeous. All right. These are 2 little paper mache books that I picked up at Michael's quite some time ago. And what I did was I cut the front part off. The chipboard piece that was across the front, I just cut it off. And I spray painted the inside, and then I hot glued the box down, because you know these boxes do open all the way up. So I hot glued so it would stay shut, and then I made a little drawer out of regular cardstock. And to sturdy that box up, I papered the inside with the beautiful papers. And the paper is cardstock. It's not, you know, thin, flimsy paper. It's like cardstock paper. So it really made this drawer really sturdy. So that just slides back in there. I'm going to use 2 hands. And then, of course, this one slides out. That's the beautiful paper inside. And I really hope that this will be a piece that your list will really be able to utilize for storage. I really hope that. Up on the top, I had this gorgeous bottle in my stash. Probably picked it up at Hobby Lobby. And I just went through Pinterest and got some ideas with altering the bottle. I added, let's see, let me turn it a little bit. This very pretty piece right here is from Esme's shop, and that is, I will link her in the description box down below. Craft Detail, I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look it up because you guys are gonna want to know. I know you guys. I know you guys well. And I will tell you in just a second. It is Crafty Me Tilda Shop. So this came from her store. I added some trim around it, and then my beautiful Tresors. Oh, love this one. This lace, I just love it, and I just have a teensy bit left, so I'm going to have to order some more because I really love it. So it goes all the way around the bottle. And then I just did a seam binding bow. I added some real pretty bead dangles. These are some that were gifted to me, and then a Prima zipper pull in the middle. Some little Wild Orchid Craft flowers coming out. And then that gorgeous lace you can see back here. So then again, there's a Wild Orchid Craft flower cluster. Some more of that applique. Oh, I hate why my camera doesn't focus. So some more of that cut apart applique. This is a gorgeous piece by Tresors. This comes in a complete strand, and I cut this off, this gorgeous little butterfly. And then it's laying on top of another piece of Tresors lace that I cut apart and left this piece dangling. This is some more from the Esme's Tilda shop, and this. And then my beautiful clock has another piece of that butterfly Tresors bling. So, that is my project for this week for Tresors Deluxe. I hope you guys liked it. I really like it. I really like it. Yeah. So I'm anxious to hear what you got to say, and I'm anxious to hear that you went over and got yourself some Tresors. Beautiful, beautiful laces, trims, appliques, flowers, bling. Yeah. I will also put links to Tresors in the description box, as well as don't forget to use my coupon code. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a happy scrappy day. Bye.